What's going on, everybody? It's Durka from Whataweeb, and we're just here to talk about the upcoming Summer Banner. Yes, the much-awaited Summer Banner, Part 1. So if you guys are excited, remember to like, comment, subscribe to become a Weeb today. Make sure to check us out on Twitch and Twitter, linked in the description below. And of course, something will be carded right now, probably another Fate Grand Order video. If you guys haven't seen any of our other ones, boom, it'll be there. But since there are a lot of servants coming out of this banner, a total of 4 servants, I didn't want to make a separate video for all of them to make you guys have to watch 4 different videos. I'm just going to give you my review of these units real quick in all one video. Gonna start with the 4 stars and make our way up to the 5 star. But let's just get into this. Starting with Anne and Boni, we have our bunny-eared archers for this event. Biggest thing for me is that you're using Boni. In her rider form, which is what you see in the story, you have Anne as the main unit. And this one, Boni is the main unit, and she's got that plot. So if that's up your alley, bikini bunny ears, no complaints. It's all you guys. It's all you, I believe. But viability-wise, how does she stack up against other units? Honestly, not so hot. She herself isn't crazily OP or that good, mainly because the next event's coming out, you know, should be Ilya Prisma event, and you get a free NP5 Kuro, which already does more damage. Like, you know, she'll be doing more damage initially anyway. And Tristan, who's arguably just better for harder content as well. Even Emiya, to a point, I think, has more usage than her, mainly because they do have skills that can save themselves, in a sense. Best way of saying it. Skills that, you know, an evade or something that helps them tank a little bit or dodge a hit. While she doesn't really have anything. As we go into this, Beach Flower, it's a nice little charisma. Very, standard charisma with a little extra buff on it that doesn't really matter. Then you got Pirate's Glory, which is a nice little self buff, you know, a little bit more attack and everything. Nothing wild, just a 20% buff. 20 on 20. Nothing really that good. It's alright. It's okay. And then her second skill is just a fancy Instinct. So you already know how I feel about Instinct. I'm not a fan of Instinct as a skill. And a fancier Instinct doesn't mean much to me, especially when she's already an archer who has super high absorption anyway. So why does she need... Okay. Anyway, yeah, not really up my alley. And then moving on to her NP, it's a lower modifier at 600% under normal conditions. If you're at low HP, you get some more damage out of it, but that's pretty picky. And then you get a defense decrease after you use it. If it was before, maybe it'd be a little bit better. I might be reading it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is after. But, you know, she does have great art, and nice sprite, really nice sprite, but it's not the best unit. If you're really just pulling for her, you know, it's going to be because she's your waifu, not because you're going to use her all the time. That's all I gotta say about her. You know, nice and quick. You guys like this stuff? Let me know. But, moving on to Kiyohime, everyone's favorite dragon yandere, and honestly, like all the other summer servants, she's got great 4th Ascension art. And as of right now in JP, she is probably the same ranking as Anne and Boni, not too hot. Just remember, guys, she is 14 years old. Don't loot her too much. Actually, you know what? Loot her as much as you want. I mean, I would. Anyway, that aside, she herself, so I'm going to start this off the same way I started off Anne and Boni. She herself is not the best Lancer. We get people like Vlad Extra, Nezha, Raikou Lancer, Alter Artoria Lancer right now, all straight up outclass her in my opinion. Skills are okay, her skills are kind of meh too. She has a self 3-turn Buster boost, which is cool. You know, it's actually not that bad. I think she would have made more use out of a 1-turn, like 50-60% boost, but it's not terrible. You know, she lowers enemy crit rate for 3 turns, kinda whatever. If it was something like Ku, who also lowered their attack, it'd be great. I think it'd be really nice to use. And her last skill decreases the enemy defense by, you know, only 30% at max, but increases their attack by 20%. And some of these hard mode bosses can hit you really hard. They hit you 3 times in a row with a 20% attack boost you gave them for free without their own attack boost. Ouch. Not so hot. Not so hard. And like Anne and Boni, her NP is another 600%, you know, attack. But it does inflict a 1-turn skill seal, which can be nice. You have to understand with the skill seal, it's kind of iffy, especially with hard content, which we'll be getting. You use a skill seal, that means they're going to be attacking 3 times in a row. In a hard quest attack, if they attack the same unit 3 times in a row, you know, that unit might die. Like, that might just be straight up dead. You know, so usually them using that skill might be annoying later on, but it might save a unit too. So that's why I'm always a little iffy on skill seals, but I'm more of I prefer NP seal better, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. And the burn is kind of whatever, just burn. Like on like a 2 million HP character doesn't really matter. But hey, look, if she's your waifu, it's all yours, you know? She does have great art, like all of them, but her usability is just a little bit more limited in my opinion. You got to use her the right way. And yeah, honestly, like I just don't think she's that good of a unit personally, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Now on to Mordred, my personal favorite 4-star of this banner. Actually, probably the best 4-star rider in my personal opinion. We all know Mordred. We know her lore. We loved her from Apocrypha. She was spunky, rambunctious. Now she got that nice dark skin in a bikini. It's a snack. It's just a snack. But moving on to her skills. So she does have a 3-turn buff, just like a 30% buff, just like Kiyohime. But hers is an arts buff. And the reason why this is actually really good is because with an arts team, she can unlimited NP work. So she can spam her NP. So that's a constant buff over 3 turns. If you get your NP off 3 times, that's worth more than just having a 1-turn 50% boost. By far. A lot of damage with her. She has an evade for survival, which is what everybody else lacks, which is fan-freaking-tastic. And she even has a guts plus NP gauge increase to help her spam and survive. Great kit overall. Honestly, it's almost like a mini Herc kit, in my opinion, and we all love Herc's kit, right? So she's great. She just honestly is great overall. I'd love to have her. And now moving on to her NP. A nice hard-hitting NP too. Like at NP 2, she does the same damage as like standard NP1 Boni or Kiyohime. Like why? She's a multi-target, but it doesn't matter. She's also surfing in it, so it's cool. But you know, she has a chance to decrease the enemy charge, which is super useful if you've seen like Orion in use from some of my videos before. Orion, you know, that's why she's so good in hard content, because she'll lower that NP gauge, she'll lower your crit rate, she'll lower all this stuff, attack, and that makes it you survive longer and last longer in an arts team. And overall, it's just good. It creates a lot of arts charge, and yeah, nothing really bad about it. You know, overall a great unit. Well, like I said, probably the best 4-star rider. Definitely someone to pull for if she's your waifu, of course, or if you need another rider that plays a little bit differently than Santa Alter. She could be a great addition for your arts team or your to-be arts team. And, you know, I kind of love Mordred, so I hope I do get her. Probably won't, though. Now. On to the 5-star Tama Lancer. She is a snack, yo weebs. If I didn't have her in JP, I'd be going deep for her, if you know what I mean. Gotta show devotion to our 9-tailed fox wife. You know, gotta give her some love. I know a bunch of you guys love her, so I won't go into all the detail that I could go on for 15 minutes about why she's amazing. Let's just go straight into her skills. Alright, so she's also got a beach flower skill. It's, of course, the mini charisma, like what Boni has. Decent skill overall, of course, buffing everybody's attack. But, like, that's all, you know, that's all. Nothing crazy. Then she has a charm, a curse, and a decreased defense, all built into one skill, which sounds great. And then you realize it also does increase enemy charge by 1. Which can be very scary. But it is a universal charm at 30% chance. Not amazing, but it definitely has usage. Like, if they're already at a max gauge, you can't increase them past a max gauge, so it doesn't matter. You're going to try to charm them that turn anyway, so they don't use their NP on you. And then she has God's Metamorphosis. Straight up invincibility, and a self buff. She buffs a bunch of different random stats, not random, but like set stats for herself. But then she kind of stuns herself next turn, so not really too hot there. But overall, she's not that good of a 5-star. She's arguably the worst 5-star Lancer in the game. But she's fine as fuck, so it's okay. It's okay. Honestly, like, it's at that point, you should be happy you got her. You got a 5-star. Yeah, as for NP, it's a nice buster single target. Once again, it also has 600% damage modifier, but she does do extra damage to males, so still nothing crazy though. With characters like Bryn, Sakath, and Karna in the game, it's really hard for her to compete. Really has can't compete with them at all. They all have better usage, stronger moves, everything. But I love her, and I'm happy I have her on JP. So if you want her, I hope you guys do get her. She's cool. You know, she's just cool. But you know, that's about it. That's about it for our quick little review. I hope this helped you guys out, helped you understand the units a little bit better. Not super in depth like I usually go. If you prefer that, let me know in the comment section below. I might just do that for 5 stars, and then 4 stars will be lumped together, just because it's a lot of work per character. I could just, or if you guys want to see those, I can start working on them super in advance too. But hopefully this did help you guys decide. If if you're thinking about pulling on Banner 1 versus Banner 2, we'll do another one for Banner 2 in like 2 weeks when it comes out. Yeah, hopefully it did help. And if it did, remember to subscribe, become a weeb today, and let us know if you're pulling on this banner or if you're waiting for another banner. But yeah, you know, this has been Durka, and sayonara.